Hi, in this video we're going to be taking a look at the song Ghost Town as played by Queen and Adam Lambert live in Rio in 2015. It's somewhat different from the original studio version by Adam Lambert, and it's much more of a rock song played live. I've had a few requests for this one. As normal, I've just recorded a video of playing this along with the record with the guitar tab on the screen, so everything I explained in this tutorial becomes more clear by watching that video, the link for which is in the description of this video. So the song is in the key of C, and it starts off very simply with a chord progression of C, E minor, G, A minor. Our introduction is like that. That chord progression follows through for the first verse, just played like this. And again. We then continue with that chord progression, but we're going to pick some of the notes out of it. The guitar tab is on the screen, which saves me having to shout out which strings are being picked, and it goes something like this. And again. We then finish with a C before we get to the next part of the song, which is more distorted. Playing from an E5 power chord, our root note on the 7th fret, moving to a G5 power chord with our root note being on the 10th fret of the A, E5 again, moving to a D5 with our root note on the 5th fret of the A string. So all together we should have we then come to really what's our first solo. I'll play it through, then we'll take a look at what's happening. Starting on the 11th fret of the G string, we're going to bend that up. We then go on 11-9, moving to the D string, 12-9, 12th fret of the A, moving back to our D string, 12-9, then on our A string, 12-10-7. So we should have that. The next half is really exactly the same, with the exception of that we do 2 bends on the 11th, and then it follows the same pattern. So we've got that. And then we move to an A minor, like that. We then, guitar goes clean again, and we're going to play our verse 2, which is that same C, E minor, G, A minor chord progression, but this time with the picking, and we're going to do that 4 times. Like that. We're going to do that 4 times all together before moving back to our distorted guitar. we're going to play that same again. We're going to play that twice. We're then going to do the same chords, but open chords, where we're going to do an E5 to a G, E5 to D, like that. If you watch the video of Queen and Adam Lambert playing this live, you can get a really good idea of where Brian May is playing it on the neck, which gives you a lot of clues as to finger position, which is, it's almost as if the cameraman's been a guitarist, because he's really focused in on what the guitar's doing. So after we've played that, come to our second solo. It goes something like this. It's the melody being the same as what we've played for the first, but we're going to be playing it higher up, starting on the 19th fret of the B string, and we're going to play so on the 19th fret of the B, we're going to bend that up. 19, 17, 15. Bending the 14th of G up. We're then going to go from the 14th to the 15th of B to the 16th of G. We could bend from the 14th for that one. And then we're going to go 14, 12, finishing on the 14th of D. So we should have that. Like that. Second half, 2 bends on the 19th, then 19, 17, 15, bend the 14th of G up. We're then going to bend that 14th up to the 16th and then play the 15th of the B. Like that. We're then going to play the 14th twice again. 14, 12, finishing on the 14th of the D. So all together it should sound something like this. We then come to what I suppose to watch what is a bridge section, where we play an E5, then a G, E5 again. We then hear, which is 12th fret of high E, 15th fret of the B, and we're going to bend that 15th up, like that. Then moving to a G, moving to E5. Watching the video of that being played along with the record makes it a lot clearer. We then come to what I suppose is our third guitar solo, and it starts off with this phrase. We're 15th fret of the high E, 18th fret of the B, going to be playing them 2 notes and bending the 18th fret all the way up. Move up 2 frets and do exactly the same thing. Another 2 frets, do exactly the same thing. We then come to this, which is a really fast run. I tried slowing it down to work out the particular notes. I'm about 98% happy with this run. But it goes something like this, and I suppose when Brian May plays it, he'd play it different every time. So we're bending the 15th of the high E up. We then play this. Obviously played a lot quicker than that. Watch the video of us playing that along with the record for the kind of get used to the speed. So the guitar tab's on the screen obviously to make it clearer, but we're moving through the from the high E, 15/12, 15th of B, back to the 12th of the high E, 15/12 on B, 15th of G, back to the 12th of B, 15, 14, 12 on G, 14th of D, back to the 12th of G, 14, 12 on D, 14th of A, 12th of D, 14, 12, 10 on A. There's a bit of vibrato in that one, so we've got that. Something like that. We then hear this little phrase. Just something like that. On the 12th fret of A, 12, 14, 12th of D, back to the 14th of A, 12, 14 on D, bending that G up on the 12th to the 14th of D, play it twice. Our next phrase is kind of noisy, but we can just hear the notes. On the 9th fret of G, 7, 9, 7 on D, 5th, finishing on the 7th of A. And we're going to play that again. We then play that something like that, very similar. 9, 7, 9, 7, A, hammer on from the 5th to the 7th, 5th of D. So all together we should have something like this. We then back to our come to our outro solo, which goes something like this. Very similar to what we played before. We're on the 19th fret of the B string. We're going to bend that up. 19, 17, 15. But we're going to bend the 15th up this time. Bend the 14th of G to the 15th of B. 14th up again. The B. And then we're going to release that bend on the G string. We have that. We then play almost the same thing, but we're going to play the 19th twice. 19, 17, 15. This time bending the 14th of G up. We're going to bend it again. 15th of B. 14th again of G. 15th, releasing. So we got that. Like that. We then tail out with the song, which is finishing with that 12th of high E, 15th of B. The song tails out with a bass line and the song comes to an end. So as always, thank you for watching, and I hope that helps you be able to play Ghost Town by Queen and Adam Lambert live at Rio 2015.